Starts off. I remember seeing this where we'll be pausing right here. It feels a bit
Just
weird,
straight
doesn't it?
right by him.
It
Yeah,
feels really feels really strange. What do you think you would do instead?
could probably
Right here.
wait, maybe turn around in anticipation. But if I'm starting from where I'm sitting, like, from the starting position, it's hard to gauge if the puck's gonna squeak out towards our end of
Yeah,
the ice or if it's gonna stay there. Because it looks like, from my point of view, right here, if I'm looking directly at where Detox is, it looks like he's gonna uh, come out with the puck. But obviously, I'm not looking at the
yeah,
mini map there.
yeah. That's what
So
I was about to say. Cause here, like, yeah, if you're looking at this, it's like it looks okay, but on the mini map, that's Daddy Kermit's puck.
yes,
So if you just are thinking here that it's Daddy Kermit's puck, I think your decision is a lot more different.
yep,
Which I guess you're doing this. I think instead it should be more this, which I think you'd see
yep.
that. But yeah, just a slight one to start on. You do hold W a lot. You do a lot of holding W. I
I'm a
also do
big W.
this, but I think there are some situations where this got messy, where it can get you into trouble. What do you think about
Yep.
this?
Could
It's
probably cut
close. It's close,
towards the.
right?
Yeah, I could either try and cut the lane off to Wayne or dive towards him a little bit rather than trying to
Yeah,
maybe half attempt a swing at him.
yeah, I agree. I think that in the end your stick just needs to be here.
Yeah,
So I think on the map that just looks like doing more of this instead of this.
yeah,
Um, which like yeah, again, minor, but that could have been a goal. That could have been a goal.
yeah,
Here's I think the W gets you in trouble here. It's it's a rough first
yeah,
goal because I remember I did watch the same game with Wade.
yeah.
Um, but again, what are your thoughts?
Um, my thoughts. From his point of view, I'd have to be thinking he could either cut to the middle or he might try go in between. Is that guys at Sensei?
Yeah,
One of the other
that guy.
defender there, and he goes around, which ends up what he was doing. I think sometimes I might think my teammate will win the puck here, but obviously that didn't happen.
It's
So I
greedy.
probably yeah, it's greedy. Should have probably slowed down the a little bit and probably waited to see what happened first,
Yeah, what
rather than just
I see here is guy is cutting off this,
yeah,
which of course in a freeze frame it's really easy to see this. Which we can go back and watch it a little bit more in play. But guy's pretty committed here,
yeah,
and you're still going around, which I think what
skating
you
in it.
want to see here is as soon as guy commits here, you want to start be doing this. That's not the
Yeah,
right pen. Um, yeah, because say if you're covering this spot, it means that he comes here and it's like you're here just shoulder to shoulder with him. You can't go up here because guy takes that off. So in terms of defensive structure,
yeah, a
it's
bit all
it's
over the
pretty
place.
sound, but
But
instead a little late. Also could use some
yeah,
control taps with this turn I think too, sharpen it up a bit.
yeah,
But yeah, where he just got a clear line to the net and makes things
yeah.
happen. It goes in, which we'll see in the replay.
I think another concern was where I thought Kermit was going to be, so I
Yes,
might have,
yes. Which that guy kind of has that covered.
yeah, kind of.
Well, he's in a spot he can skate with him as well.
True.
But yeah, when I'm seeing this screenshot, I'm just seeing like, oh my god,
We're all going the same direction,
yeah,
and Wayne's going the opposite.
yeah. And there's so much space here.
Yeah,
So I'd be desperately going to that. But that is a recurring theme. It's with this team I think too. It's they're not doing you favors with that, but I think there's a lot of times where you're all trying to do the same thing. But we'll
yeah,
see it as it comes. Again, a lot of holding W off the face off. It's a bit dicey. It's It's working. A little bit of daylight. I don't want to stop too much, but I like the idea here is I think it's okay because you're sitting in a
Yeah.
neutral position because you're not sure what's gonna happen. As soon as you see
Yeah.
detox turn up, you start turning up, but
Yeah.
still, this is a hard pass for him to make. He's a bit
Yeah.
awkward on the boards. You're really far.
Yeah.
Do you think he could have done
I
anything
agree.
better, or
Could have maybe drifted a little bit inwards and a little bit deeper, but
a little, a little like this?
yeah. Or maybe,
Yeah, because it would be a lot
may
easier.
yeah.
Yeah, I think either that or being here.
Come back. Yeah.
Because yeah, being across this, if he gets it off or he gets anything here, it is good, but it's very greedy again.
Yes.
It's not necessarily winning puck. Goes here. You're covering his right team. Detox his left. It's not terrible. Here's a
I decided to cover the inside because I think the outside pass was a bit
yeah.
less dangerous than him going up the middle.
I think the idea
Oh,
is right, but could be a little closer. And also, your speed is you're so fast. I'm not usually like criticizing people for being too fast, but I think you're a bit too fast here. Cause
right.
like you're 30.2, you're already flying past. And here it's almost like you're a bit too far up because you need to loop back because you're so fast.
Right.
Um, but I think going back, I think when you see this, you want to slow down
Yep.
because there's the passing lane to MacPack that you're sitting. But if you sit kind of here, and then as he skates up, you want to be shoulder to shoulder with him
Yep.
because yeah, it's something where it's really easy to outplay something, especially when you have your stick coming out and he sees it and you can just pull it around.
Yeah.
But if we see this as like you slow down a little bit here, where does he go?
Yeah. It cuts off things.
But instead, because you're flying so fast and you don't slow down at all, it's like he can just slide that right behind you.
Yep.
You're a bit too far up to cover backpack too. Get some free breakout. So a bit in space here. I don't mind this. I don't mind this.
Okay.
It is a good pass and it is fine. However,
Yeah.
I think there's a trend here with it is good to be quick here, but I think there's some times where I think you're already thinking about moving this puck up.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely not
I
bad.
felt like I felt like Wayne was going to close me in if I took much
Yeah,
more time.
because
This
I
puck,
think it's good to shake things up, but if you do this every time, I think it's very
it's a
predictable.
bit predictable. Yeah.
Because do you use alt much when you're dribbling?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because yeah, I've seen you do it sometimes. Because having the brake check, because he Wayne is someone who doesn't like to stop too much, so I more say this with him. But if
Yeah.
you can somehow get the space here and he skates up, there's a lot of space. But this is beautiful. It's there, one touch. Yeah, I like it. It's definitely not someone to criticize.
Yep.
Try to pick apart a bit. Gets a bit dicey here.
Hmm.
Thoughts?
I thought the puck was going to get to me.
Yeah,
I just overskated a little bit.
yeah. I think the hesitation is what got you in the end here.
Yeah.
Because turning up to here too, like if the puck did come in front of you here,
Yeah.
it's a bit dicey, and Ziska could get that too.
Yeah.
But it's an ambitious pass.
It's a good stick.
Comes down to greed in the end too. This is nice. This is very nice.
Thank you.
Like could be a little closer. Always something to work on. But yeah, this is you're just pushing to the outside, forcing him out, skating shoulder to shoulder.
Yeah.
Precision
I think
here.
part of the reason I use W a lot is 'cause I don't really want to lose momentum.
Yes.
Part of the
Yeah, which
thought
momentum's
process.
very important, but there are times where you do need to slow down because you're sitting
Yeah,
in a spot that's important, and if you just keep skating, you're no longer in that spot.
yeah,
Um, which something I saw here. Kermit's your guy,
yep.
where you guys do have the puck, so it's good to have space, but when it gets to spots like this, it's
Bit tough.
yeah, because they just have to get the puck out, and he's there. He gets this, which do you think you could have done anything about this?
Could have probably gone a little bit more towards the left. Try and cut off the passing lane, but I think it probably revolves around me not looking at the mini map as much.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was about to say. Um, if you look at the mini map, I think it's pretty obvious, right? Like
Yeah,
you're not covering anyone here, so who are you
yeah,
covering? It has to be the Wayne one,
true.
which you would be a bit over if you knew that was coming.
Yeah,
Just makes it a little bit hard for him. A lot of these
yeah,
things in hindsight, like when you do look at the mini app, if you're not someone who does, it's
yeah,
you do see a lot of things. So I won't harp on it too much.
yeah.
This I like the pressure. Again, I think it's a holding W problem.
Hmm.
You're trying to do this at full speed, where
Yep.
once Wayne gets this puck, dude's got no speed. If you just sit here and it's like, come on,
Yeah.
get the puck past me, come on.
Right.
But instead, like this is at the top of your stick when you're going past. It's just make it a lot harder holding
Bit
W.
tough. Yeah.
Stamina management too. When you're full, it's really nice to tap. Don't I like
Right.
this though? Good. It's a nice chance. It's a very nice chance. Anything you think
Yeah.
you could have done better?
For me, probably not. I could have like right here. Like my thought process is, I if I try and cut to the right, he's just gonna swipe it away. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna try and hold it on my left as much as I can
yeah, yeah.
and avoid the lifts.
Which I think you could have done a bit farther on your left, to be honest.
Yeah.
Which I think stopping the puck here puts him
Yep.
in a weird spot. But letting
Yep.
it come all the way to here, like that's close. That's really close.
Yep.
But it's. Do you practice much of like the dribbling in like over here and
I've
like
started to. Started to.
it's a long journey, but it helps so much
Yeah.
for moments like this. Because instead of holding the puck in like this area, if you can hold this here, what does he do? So he's like come
He has
across and
to
attack
move
this, and
in.
then it's awkward where you can cut behind him, or but
Yep.
instead when the puck's in the spot, like all he has to worry about is covering this zone in front of you.
Yep.
So it does make it easier. But you do have the speed advantage, 30 kph, get
Just put too
across.
much tilt on it.
Yeah, it's alright. It's a good look though. Don't mind this. So needs to attack, yeah. All facing the same direction. A little
Hmm.
weird. Covering the same areas. Because this, like, if you're Wetsky here, what are you thinking?
Yeah.
Like, looking at the map.
You got Wayne to his left.
Yeah. And, like, this looks really easy to play around. Detox does start getting over.
Yeah.
But he gets a shot on that from kind of nothing.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
Well, I've just put myself in a bad spot. I could, like, think for me, it's hard for me to man mark because I think my initial thought was process here would be I was going to go to Wetsky to try and help detox here,
Mm,
but probably could be marking MacPack. But I think my initial thought process just stems from just getting in front of the shot and trying to block
yeah.
it first rather than worry about the trailer.
Yeah. Which I think like on its own, this position's fine, but relative to where your teammates are, I don't
It's
think it's
not
fine.
great. Yeah,
If I see this situation where it's like you have this guy facing this way, this guy facing this way, and this guy's in deep, I am immediately thinking like I think this is one of the times where you do just want to hold W.
yeah,
Because if you just do this, these guys move down, then you're here. So Wetsky's
right.
like following here, he's still behind these guys, but then all of a sudden the Wayne pass is cut off and you're on him.
Yeah,
Which then it's like you're creating a trailer and it's I think that's just a lot harder to play against if you're Wetsky. Because you'd
yeah,
be here, facing towards them.
right. Yeah,
Shit's scary. Where does he go? Like he has to go backwards, I guess,
yeah,
or
pretty
tossing
much.
it into Daddy Kermit. But instead, you're covering the
Yeah, it
same area
makes.
as your teammates, so it just ends up giving a lot of space.
Yeah,
Could have been worse. Well, here, I'm not. If I'm Ziska here, I'm a bit sad.
yeah,
It's not many options. 3-on-1.
yeah. I think my initial thought process was because we were so bunched up. I wanted to slow down. I wanted to kind of drop to where the dot is, the bottom right dot on the mini map.
Like pulling this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to give them a bit of a
yeah.
D option
I
rather than.
think that is pretty good.
I think that's
Um,
what I do end up doing, but it's just a little bit slow
yeah.
because we were all bunched.
I think when you're in this situation,
You
your
could go to the
options,
wall.
yeah, I think your options are either wrap behind the net here or start doing this.
Yeah,
Because having this safe option, the pass back, is really, really nice.
yeah,
And especially in fours, like you don't need everyone to be an aggressive cherry pick option, which is
yes.
it's kind of what it becomes.
Hmm.
Which then you do get back to pick up, but
Panic. Yep.
yep, first touch by a mile. You have the mechanics for this. Daddy
Yeah,
Kermit's ages away.
yeah,
But yeah, I think you just feel the pressure a bit too much, and like he's only on here. But yeah, I mean, in hindsight, again, it's like one of those like you realize how much more time that you had,
yeah.
which all it
I
takes is a
also
little map glance. Yeah, sorry.
also also thought it was probably going to be a bit tough to find an option there as well. I didn't like from this spot roadie. I don't see other than maybe trying to thread a needle to Ziska here from
This does
turned
not.
around. Yeah.
This does not help. If I see this, honestly, I'm like, and I'm in this spot, I'm like, okay, I'm buying my teammates some time to actually get in the space I
Yeah.
like. Which I think this comes to the forcing the puck up the ice.
Yeah.
Because if instead of throwing it just up here, if you take your time and go behind here, I think you have the swag with your dribbling where it's like it's just Daddy Kermit. You have a lot of space. Like I think with this much space, like you can get here, have him run into the net and get awkward where he has to choose.
Yeah.
Um, because if you take this time, all of a sudden this guy comes here, like this guy's over here and this guy's up here,
Yeah.
and it's like that's you can go here, you can go up here, you can throw it down deep, and it's just like giving your teammates time to have options. But instead,
Decided to dump it in.
yeah, because you're throwing it when you don't need to throw it, but you're throwing it when your guys aren't ready really.
Yeah.
And
Bad
it's
touch.
yeah, just
But I
bad touch.
that's what I do.
They're
I
super
get
bunched.
rocked by Kermit.
Yeah, which what would you do differently aside from just
Have a
dodging this
gander.
bump?
Um,
We'll go
I
back.
think my thought process is
Go back here.
radio. I probably want to give my team a little bit more space, but I could drift to the right. I could circle back behind them and give them a board option, but I think yeah, I just went with the try and give them a little space to spread out.
Yeah, because you
That's what I
do this motion, which he's got down here, which is kind of
yeah
crazy. Um, but I think doing this turn is very, very greedy. And it's only
Yeah,
period one. Which, if you do more of like this, and coming back to cover the
yeah,
boards and stuff like this, I think it's just a lot easier to play for everyone
right.
involved. Um, which what does end up happening if you're over here,
Yeah,
that's a free puck with tons of space.
yeah,
And Kermit trailing here, Ziska would be on him, so it's like you don't necessarily need to worry about covering him.
yeah.
That's close. That's so close.
Nearly
Which
get the, I nearly get the rebound.
puck up ramp time. Oh, yeah, it works though. Nice though.
Works.
This is where sitting at low speed too, just lingering around the
Yeah,
net,
definitely.
not holding W. It is very scary though. This is terrifying for Mac. Like here's
Yeah,
these guys. He's to get the hell out of this. So it's
yeah,
good that he insta throws. But I would like to
yes,
see one of that guy Detox to be matching this challenge at least. As this guy's coming in, someone needs to be doing this as well.
yeah,
Um, that's not on you, and instead it leads to this, which is just the rebound, and you're ready.
yep,
It's beautiful. Something you've always had. You've always had that around the net lethality.
yes. I enjoy being a bit of a menace.
Yes, bit of a greedy menace sometimes.
Yeah,
Like this. Oh,
yeah.
you trust your team a
Really,
lot here,
I do.
and it does mean that. I mean, it gets a bit cluttered, but they were 4-on-3 for a bit.
Yeah,
And,
we all triple commit here.
yep, yep. Ay, ay, ay. Which, yes, you
Yeah,
have speed, but yep, you gotta face in the same direction your teammates. Red flag.
yes,
Red flag.
yeah.
And Wayne has a shot on net. Yep. Dangerous. Very dangerous. Stamina use is okay. I like having it full bar and like lurking around this full bar.
Yeah,
Sometimes I see you do get stuck where you after you spent your stamina, you're using it as soon as you get it. Um,
yeah.
which this is okay.
Force the puck to the wall.
Yeah, just take the bad touch with speed, and you
In my
realize that
map,
this
I
is
do look at the mini map here.
yeah. Which again, these guys all face the same direction is terrible, and it really
Yeah,
makes it hard for you to play. If this guy's like already turning up, or like this guy's going up here, I like there's options, but
yeah,
everyone faces the same direction makes it very tricky. But you throw it away, it's safe, it's good. Almost get the pass.
but yeah. What I was trying to hit Ziska there, but obviously, if he's going the wrong way, it makes
Yes.
life a little bit challenging.
And also, I think Ziska needs to realize that there is still all space open. If you have the first touch here, he needs to find the space.
Yeah,
If he turns this way, that's a lot less space than all of this.
yeah.
So, yeah, which, again, I'm not reviewing Ziska, so
It's all right.
it's okay, charging the nets. Yeah, I mean, stamina use, you're
I
zero
do.
elo here,
Yeah, I do
and
run out
yeah,
quite a lot. And sometimes that leaves me in pretty awkward spots where I don't have any stem to get
yeah.
going, and I'll lose a puck battle and whatnot.
I think using stam here is okay, but I don't think it's necessarily required.
Right.
Because you are only going this small distance, and you do have them beat without the stam.
Yeah.
So if you have this puck and you just like tapped stam to get here, and your bar is at like 90%, I
Happy
think there's a bit
days.
more that you can do, and there's always like the hit over the wall and to yourself here,
Yeah.
and if you have the stam, you can catch up to it before Wayne. Um,
Yeah.
but still, if even if you make the same play and you're sitting at 90% stam, I don't like this stam use. It's very
Yeah.
nitpicky, and in hindsight, it's always gonna be there. I could do it to
Right.
myself all day, but you're under 27 when you start using this, and I don't think you need to be somewhere right now. Like I think being back here is very similar to being here. If anything, I think
Right.
being back here is better.
Yeah. I think yeah. My thought process is just instantly crash the net,
Yeah,
try and get a
yeah.
rebound.
Which I think you can do without the Sam.
Right.
And which then even here, like using Stam to get back here, where I don't think it's gonna change anything.
Right.
Let's use it. Which I know you're trying to get back to this guy, but I think it's already a
Lost cause.
yeah. There's the rebound, so it's a maybe, but having that Stam to be used is really important.
Yeah.
It's always a battle of like, can I use it to make a difference, or if I use it and don't make a difference, it's just a waste.
Yes.
This bump was sick, but the time's out.
Yes.
Was this intentional?
Perhaps.
That was awesome.
No.
That's a sick play. Doesn't end up mattering. Time goes. Here. Period two.
Yes.
Ah, Daddy Kermit's a bit loose, but
Yeah.
it's alright.
Spills out to Wetsky. Decide to try and help out. Do I
Yep,
seal the boards?
I
Do I go
love
middle? I
this.
go middle. Okay.
But there's one thing. What do you think?
Um, could be behind him and try and cover the drop, but it's wishful thinking.
What does he look here? Like what is he looking for when he has the puck?
Um, he's probably looking to cross it.
I'd say there's
Yeah.
this, or just pucks on net.
Yeah.
Which yeah, which what are you covering here with your stick? Coming at him like this.
Not much. Not really covering anything.
He
I'm
still has that.
just shoulder to
Yeah.
shoulder.
So your stick could be the spot. I think the what I would do is more shoulder to shoulder. So even like you could slide into him here, so you're more like here. Because
Yeah.
if you're here with your stick like pushing this way,
Yeah.
that's a really hard position for him to be in. But instead,
Yes.
since he has this space,
He can choose
like
to
yeah,
move the puck.
if you're sitting here with your stick here, he can no longer go here, and he has a time limit because you're pressing here.
Yeah.
So he has to just lob this immediately. But
Yeah.
instead, you're very passive, and it does end up leading to a little bit of
Yeah.
opportunity. It works though.
I do generally try and get in front rather than
Yeah, yeah.
just a general rule of thumb I follow is just trying to get in front of the defender and block. And if they go move the puck elsewhere, it's not. It sounds horrible, but it's like not really my assignment or whatever to cover the other defender.
It
If
is on
I'm
your
trying,
map
just
though. It is on your map.
yes,
Because I think defending with your mini map there, you make the right decision.
yeah,
Especially coming in here. If you're thinking about what he's doing here, and you're just looking at the mini map, being like, what is he thinking? I think you at least you pick either this, where you the corner like Macpac's a guy who likes to go to the net, but
yeah,
also this is very free.
yeah,
Yeah, shoulder to shoulder thing definitely huge though there. here.
definitely.
I don't like this,
No, I think
especially
we're
here.
all we're all pushing up.
Every single player on the map, but Rui, is facing.
An onslaught.
What is this? Even this guy. Whereas even here, it's like everyone's still going.
They're all still
What is going
pressing in.
on? Where does Detox go with this puck? He has to go over the net because there are no other options.
Yeah.
Everyone is all in the same spot. What would you do instead?
I could drop off and cover Kermit because
At
he's now free.
at,
But
at what point?
yeah. At what point do I just
Yeah,
drop off here? Yeah.
here.
Probably here.
I think you gotta,
Or,
especially
or,
especially since these guys
or
are
at
both
least
goalies.
communicate. Yeah, at least
Yeah,
communicate that one of them
yeah.
covers Kermit.
Because I think it's either start doing this or start doing this.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna end up being here, there, or this way or this way, where it's probably gonna be behind the net. If it's not, these guys can cover it. But for what's
Yeah.
happening after this, if it's not a goal, like it's, I think you gotta bail soon, especially here.
Yeah.
But yeah, what do you think caused this? Like, if for you, because then this happens and it's like, oh,
It's a mess. Yeah.
awkward. Puck's passed.
I
He's
do.
done the thing. What do you think you're thinking here that caused this? Like, are you thinking it's your
I
puck
think
or it's
I think it's my puck. It's knowing me, I definitely think it's my
yeah?
puck. Probably.
Because I
I
think
think.
something that a lot of people fall into is they want to play their game and
Yeah.
they don't change how they position or what they're doing according to what their teammates are doing.
Yeah.
It's not, there's a lot of people who follow this. um,
Yeah.
but it's like I'm someone who goes here, so I'll go here. But like Ziska and that guy are also guys doing the same thing.
Yeah. It's tough
And it's
because
also
we
with like the
all.
cherry picking too and like stuff like that where there's a lot of it's not winning puck.
No.
Which yeah, and it leads to this again where you're all chasing. This is good though.
Beat.
You do beat
Yeah,
him. You do beat him.
no.
I
I
think
just fan it.
yeah, you mistouched. Yeah. Still a good speed to get there. This is good speed getting back in the back check. Makes it when you use your stem. As soon as you
I'm
get
gonna
past
wait for it to fill up a bit.
which I like because you can get to a higher max speed. And I don't know the numbers on this, but I think this is too late.
Maybe, yeah, tad. I
And
could have lifted.
you might be in range here too.
Hmm. Maybe like a brief.
And here. Yeah. I mean, it's a
Yeah.
little bit of better stamina management, I think. If you're not, which going up to this, so you use all your stam here, and then you're saving. Yeah. Which it's using all your stam for a. If you think you have the first touch, it's fine to use your stam here, which you do have the first touch, but then it's going back the other way, and you did use your stam for it. So I guess it's just like you paid
Yeah.
the price, which it's a mechanical
Yeah.
mistake, so it's not much coaching, but better stam, there's no way he gets this shot off if you're on
Yeah.
the back check.
Yeah. Maybe if I timed the lift better, maybe too.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely a hard play to make still.
Yeah.
Pass by
Still.
Rui.
So is it?
Oh, oh my
Uh,
god. Oh my god.
I do decide to turn away. I think. I
Yes,
think yeah.
but what the hell is he doing? What is this? They're still doing it. What the hell? They're still. There's each other. They're tied to the hip, man.
I picked a very interesting game to
Yeah.
record.
It's the kind of thing like where it's you might not be the player's defensive, but if you see things like this, you do kind of have to.
Yeah.
This matching the thing, you're a little late on that, but ends up being fine because you guys are fighting for the puck. But now this is terrifying. They have the puck, 3-on-1, all because your teammates are biting really hard. But you do a good job. You do a really good job.
I think
Anything you
this
do
is
better
where I'd
though?
like a. Yeah, maybe not bite so hard there.
Let's look at like
If you see,
speed, stamina.
I think it's the
Oh,
maybe stamina,
oh,
but if
35,
I don't, if I don't,
30.5. Where are you going? Zoom. You're
if I
gone.
maybe sag off a little bit, I probably
Yeah,
don't go flying by. But
I think it comes down to shoulder to shoulder again. Sorry,
yeah,
back too far. I think you wanna sit, slow down, have him
yeah,
have him bring the puck towards you, sit, start facing this way. If he wants to go this way, you skate with him. If he wants to skate this way, you have your stick out. But it's hard. It's
yeah.
it's it's a really tough position. But
I
for
think I
example
yeah I
here,
try and win the
yeah,
challenge there, but I'm
you're too
way
fast.
too far away,
You're too fast and you're too
too
far
fast.
distance wise.
So I then realise I don't. Well, I go to the left a little bit and I
Yeah,
try and block the pass and just leave the shot to the goalie.
which on the map, like you come and like do this as a sweep. If
Yeah,
instead you do more this,
right.
you're right here and your stick is here pushing this way,
Yeah,
which like
but
uh,
then he's got Mac Pack as
he
well on
does, he
the other wing.
does, but you're facing that direction, so you're already you're still you're heading there. Which it's a 3-on-1, so you're never gonna get perfect. So
Nah.
this is nitpicky, but you did get pretty close to this puck. If you're a little bit closer to him and your stick was in the right spot,
Yeah,
the speed definitely made it a lot harder. It's okay.
I think maybe he wins the battle. I'm being greedy there.
Yeah, very greedy. You see it.
Okay,
Which
that's okay.
I like in this situation, I really like thinking of it as you're mirroring a challenge. Which if that guy doesn't know the puck here, so it's a bit different. But
Yep,
mirroring Wayne going this way, because if he wins the challenge, he's free.
yep,
But if he doesn't win this challenge, Wayne is just going on the boards. So it's just preparing for like if the challenge does go badly. Because if you're
yeah,
if you're turning here, look how good that looks.
yep. I think normally I'd be
Yeah.
a little bit further back because I'm a big believer in especially if the puck's on the boards, it's going to go one of two places. It's either going to go up or I mean, forward, or it's going to go out to the middle. So I tried
Yeah.
to stay to the middle in hopes that the puck squeezes out.
Yes. It is greedy. You are up down a goal, so it's okay. But as long as you realize it's very greedy, can't win too much puck if you
No.
consistently. This is also very greedy position.
Yep.
Which I think you start rotating out, which I think is a good time to start doing
Yep.
this, especially like these guys are going up. But this pass baits you. You
Yes.
slam alt, use all of your stam, just about for something you're not even close to getting. So in hindsight, again,
Yeah.
it's okay. Yeah, I love
No, I
thinking.
just completely leave Wesky. But that's okay.
Yeah, which yeah, he could just go down here. And
Yeah.
again, red flag.
Well, All of
Everyone's
them are.
facing the same direction.
Yeah. Went to the outside. I probably could have won that puck.
Yeah, yeah. But
Really
again,
thinking, but
the wet ski was probably the best option for him
yeah.
back there. So I love the bump, but this is giving a lot of time. I do like the jump, but I think it's very risky.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
probably just give it a little bump. Like just skate pie, take away any speed he has over 27, like zap some of his stand.
Yeah.
But you do get the kill, so it works. This ends up being a bit messy with detox.
That's alright.
And then here,
Not.
I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
It's a tough game.
Yes.
Did you guys reset? Daddy Kermit, Daddy
Do I
Kermit,
seal
Daddy
the
Kermit.
wall? I
Okay.
do seal the
Yeah,
wall.
that's good.
Yep.
You leave it. It's a beautiful play. Does he pass?
I don't think so. Uh,
He should. He tried. Oh, it was a bit
he
slow.
tried.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then they have a
Yeah.
breakaway.
Your stam usage, I think. If you have full stam here, you're free. You're loose. It works though.
What, do I rip it? Yep.
A slapper too. You just like
This.
pull it away.
Uh,
Does that do anything?
it occasionally throws the goalies off.
Yeah, okay. I never tried that.
When it works, it's nice, but
Yeah,
it's a
looked
when
really
it
nice.
works thing.
Yeah.
What
I
I
would
do
love to see you close this gap right here.
Yeah.
Because that
Right.
guy's had it covered. He turns because you're not going for this.
Yeah.
But the difference is when he's charging, it's very head on. This is very easy for Wetsky to play. If you're going across, you're shoulder to shoulder.
A lot tougher.
It's
Yeah.
a lot harder.
Definitely.
But ends up being fine. So we're chill. Ruby,
Then
Ruby, Ruby. Oh my goodness.
yes.
I love the speed though going around. This is good, but same things before, right?
Yep.
Wayne had
Being
the
a little
same
bit.
thing, but just a little bit too far. This distance is
Yeah.
too far.
And you can cut to the inside.
If you like looking at the
There it
map,
is.
if instead of doing this, you do more of just this tiny bit more of this,
Just
then
subtle.
you're
Yeah.
here, your stick's here, pushing this way,
Yeah.
and it's really, really hard for him to play this puck then. But instead, he can go underneath you because he has the space. But end up
Yeah.
being nothing. Oh, they have the puck. Ah, it's a bit scary.
Yeah.
This is a position you want to be if your team has the puck here. I love this.
Yeah.
But
But we
like,
don't.
oh my god, oh my god. Wayne missed it, so it's fine. Not punished. Terrifying.
Yes.
It's one of those things where because if you don't get punished for things like that, you're not necessarily learning from it. But when you look at it in hindsight,
Yeah.
like see like the potential. Oop. Jump the net a bit. Are you trying to jump over?
I don't know. I think I was just trying to get my stick in the way.
Yeah. Yeah, fair. It was a panic
Just
moment.
dive on the puck.
And here it's getting real
Fumble
messy.
recovery.
It's getting
Yeah.
real messy. You do end up being in the right direction.
Fuck
The
me.
puck pops out.
Oh, he beats me here though.
He does beat you. You do get the puck. But what do you think
Do
you
I?
should be doing differently?
From here, I could probably try and ship it up, but obviously I see Wetsky's gonna beat me,
Yeah.
so I try and win the 50. And I do, I think, yeah, I do win the 50, but other than maybe just not being so poor with the stamina, I
Nope.
don't
That is one
really
thing.
see a lot that I could probably do here other than sitting on the walls, but I
If he
didn't.
if he wins this 50,
Yeah.
if you don't get this bat out of the air, look at this. He's here
Yeah.
with the puck, which like that
Mm,
guy is there, but it's again, it's a direct on direct, and
yeah.
he has the space to make a play. I think it's pretty needed, especially if you see this look. It's greedy. It's very greedy to go for this, and if it pays off, it pays off. But I think you need to put your fucking ass into
Right.
his chest.
Just
You
lay
need
him
to
out.
take his momentum. It's
Yeah.
like if you stop him here and the puck still goes back, that guy's a free puck. He sends it up here free. But because Wetsky still he just skates right by you.
Right.
Like I think you got to seal that. It's very NHL. Like you gotta some guys
Yeah,
coming
just
along the
take the
boards,
body.
you press them on the boards. Like
Yeah.
just take him out.
No, play a poor pass, but
Yeah, and he has extra
touch.
speed because
Ooh,
the
he gets the.
stamina,
Yeah.
empty stamina going to 27.
That's
Yeah, so this is one of
the weak
those
point.
examples of when you get to low stamina, you don't give yourself a chance to replenish it. You just keep in scramble
Yeah.
mode, and then I find this is a big problem with myself too. It's but you do just gotta find some moments of reprieve where it's not necessarily
Yeah.
required. Because there, it's like if you don't use stamina to chase him here, and instead you just take a better angle.
I could try and body him if I was a little bit quicker too.
Yes, yes, that's where I was going to next. He shouldn't be if you have the step on him, he should not be allowed to pass you. Right
Yeah.
here. Like you don't even need to look at the map because you see here, but if you're just turning like this, he just gets
Yeah.
pressed into
I
the
cut him
boards and
off.
goes
Yeah.
0 speed. You have the free puck.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. If he does have this and you can't get the angle though, like not using stam and just taking more of this approach and going
Yeah.
just inside and just forcing him to the outside is also very, very good.
Okay. Also, I struggle with lifting lefties.
Yeah, it's definitely something people don't think about. I think it's a lot
Yeah.
of well, it's like crew tabs, Wayne, Puckbeesdwarf.
Is Crew Tabs left? I thought Crew
Yeah,
Tabs was
yeah.
right.
He had a lot of struggles when they changed the left hand how it worked
Yeah.
in season one. We lost a game in season one because of that. It's rough.
That
We,
is rough.
we probably should have postponed. But
It's okay.
just let's have a little bit look for this. Yeah, and
Think
you end up jumping in the net.
it's yeah. It's just me being silly.
Yeah, which there is tech here, but you're a bit off.
I'm not good at it though. Yeah.
Because if you're going more this angle, and you jump, hold
Jump
control,
over it.
have your
Yeah.
net fall on the net,
Yeah.
then you get a big push this way, and you could actually win this
Right.
puck. I
Huh.
when I saw this for the first time, I was like, is he going for that? Like, because you could get a huge boost from that.
Yeah. Yeah. I know you can do it as a goalie. So
Yeah, you can also push off the net into the boards and then have a better
yeah.
get a
Oh
better
yeah.
hand
I've
too.
I've done that before.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's funny.
Oh,
My thought process here. Okay, so Iska's gonna win the puck. I might go boards and seal it, but then you got another guy on my inside there. You got Detox coming back. Probably a tough spot. Like I could go cross the crease and go to the other side for an option, probably.
do you think you could benefit from moving your map a bit inwards on your screen,
Maybe.
or a bit
I
maybe a
haven't.
bit centered and inwards? Keep the
Yeah.
size the same, because I think there are a lot of things like this where if you see this on the map, I think you make the right decision. If you see
Yeah.
this guy facing this way, you're not also going to go that way. I think it's just that
Yeah.
you're not seeing it per se,
Yeah.
because he's already going there, which means that you
Yeah.
kind of have to do this.
Yeah.
And if we see this play out, if you are following this line, it's,
It
it's,
gives
it's a hell of a lot
another
less
option.
scary. Hell of a lot less scary.
The
He gets it out quickly, But if he doesn't, or it gets batted out of the air, like this is really, really scary. Which having an option behind him and things like that, like it's just a lot easier to play the game. But instead, you're in the same
Yeah,
position as that guy this whole time. So you're kind
literally
of,
shadowing each
yeah,
other.
you're kind of the same passing option in a way. You're covering the same space, which means
Yes.
there's less options for him to go to. But it's the
Yeah.
intermission anyway, so what's that? Didn't matter. Last period. Greedy.
Yep.
But I guess there's a bit of room for greed since you are a goal down.
Generally try to play with a bit of space because I don't want to clump the same area.
Yes,
That's
which
my
I do really like that, but it's definitely when your team has the puck, when your team doesn't have the puck, it's very different.
very yeah.
So here, for example, I like skating into the space.
Yep.
When you see this, you gotta turn around, man. You gotta turn around.
Yep. Can see that
So again, if you're
now.
if you're here, he could now. This guy can safely come up because you're rotating behind him,
Yeah.
but instead you're going the other way around, nowhere to support, and now look at the look they have.
Yeah.
Like they get a chance. But again, the greed it can sometimes pay off, and it can win these games sometimes.
Yeah.
But it's just a bit too much greed in my opinion.
Okay.
It's not winning puck. That's what I'll say.
Okay.
Because any of these chances could have gone in, and I think you're getting lucky. So
Yep.
everyone's facing the same direction again, but it works.
Bad touch.
Yeah, almost got something cool. But again, if I'm detox, this is the same passing target, pretty much.
Yeah.
So there's some, but I would really like someone here
Yep.
because it just becomes all like he can go behind or it's just this. And aside from that, there's not many options. Which that
Yep.
gets through, and you are there for it. But I would say that was one of these guys' responsibility, and they're late for it.
Yep.
Goes down. Another breakout. Bit scary.
Greedy because I think the puck will spill.
Yeah. I think it's a bad pass too. If he just puts this on
Yeah.
the floor, because I think you're
Not
you're
even.
you're in the right spot. If
I
once he
don't,
comes here, I think you go across. But
I don't even think it's that like on the ground. I don't think it gets to me either. I'd
uh,
probably have to cut to the inside. Wesky would cut that off.
yeah, it's close. If he bounced it off the boards,
Yeah, off the
turn
boards
there.
could work.
But
Or
yeah,
if I, oh,
it's definitely hard. He does not have many options.
no,
He's pretty pressed. Which I think
then
he's
yeah, the
just
biblical greed there again.
yes, yes. How do you play this? Oh, nice.
Leave that.
Right here, you're according to the map. So you're covering the toss down to here with this,
Yep.
and then you fake it last second. This is a nice play. Very
Yep.
close. Almost didn't work.
Yeah.
But the idea of that with your stick is I like that a lot. It's hard
Yeah.
to play against. Here it gets a bit
Both
dicey.
go for the same puck.
Yeah. Ziska's a little late on this. It's cross. Use all your
I
stamina,
beat.
get it. It's
I
good.
go.
But
I double
oop.
down. I think I wanted to hit detox
Yeah,
because I see detox is very open,
he's probably
but I
calling
just
for it too.
yeah, I just don't get any purchase on it, and I'm not at a great angle.
Yeah, I think he's a bit too deep.
Maybe a little bit.
If you you do have the time. Like when this puck pops out, looking at Wayne, I think Wayne's the big deal breaker here.
Yeah,
Soon as Wayne turns up, you can kind of just sit.
yeah,
You can sail this puck, and then the new timer is Daddy Kermit.
yeah,
Which if you're playing the Daddy Kermit timer, you can just sit here and then take a lot more time to get a better angle to send this puck up.
yeah.
But yeah, it's
Right.
I think that's probably your best option. But another option I think is just trusting yourself with your dribbles and taking it this way.
Yeah,
Because then it's like if you just take it behind the net and manage
right.
to get past Kermit, which I think you have the dribbling
Yeah,
skills too.
could, but Kermit would. I think my thought process, Kermit probably closes me down, even though he probably lays a body on me.
Maybe,
Uh,
maybe.
Where I'm, where I'm at, probably
But if he
mentally.
does, you do have two guys here, and all their guys are facing the other way.
True.
So it's like the consequences of him actually pressing you, I don't think are very high.
Yeah, but no, I send the puck out. Doesn't get past that cluster.
Okay, let's give a nudge.
Oh, I try to go for this. Do I spill out disease? I think I
Terrifying.
do.
Terrifying.
You're very
I'm
terrifying.
scared. I'm very scared. It works.
What? It
It
works.
works. What do you think instead?
Right here. Okay, let's. I could send out to detox. I could chip up the wall, but I feel
Yeah.
like if I try and chip up the wall, Mac will just
Yeah.
close off and win it. I think I genuinely was trying to hit Zscaler here. Like, like
Yeah. Yeah, I think you were
that
too.
was my bet. That was my best. I thought that's my best point of option because I don't think I could like the the best option here is detox, but I just didn't probably see it in time. I see Ziskas in a bit of space. I'll get it off to him, and he can probably one touch that away.
Yeah.
It's probably my thought
You do have a
process.
little bit of time here. So I do think that getting this is probably pretty good.
Yeah,
Which you could probably just get it in the form of like you just gotta hit this wall.
yeah,
Which it could be like it could be here, it could be up here, like or you could try to hit this, but I don't think you necessarily need to. Like you could just fling this across because there's so much space. And
yeah.
I think the second best option is probably like you can stop
Something
it
round
here,
two.
bait this guy, put your back into him, and throw it behind the net.
Yeah,
Because that's definitely a Zizka puck.
yeah.
Oh
But no, I decide
yeah,
to go with the
panic.
the dangerous option.
I think a lot of it too is not realizing the space you have. I think
Yeah,
your timer in your head is a lot quicker than the real timer.
yeah,
Because you could even like to hit this detox pass, you could hold this for a second,
yeah,
like, and especially if he's, you could even try to bait the wall bounce and then pull it close. Like you have the skills for that. Which
yeah,
it's greedy and it could be a bit scary. But if you get the space or Wetski's passed and more time for detox to get some space, like
yeah.
that option is there too. This is so my goodness. Oh, what?
I
I'm
do
scared.
turn, but it's late.
I'm scared. I'm very scared. I'm even more scared. It's a weak pass, thankfully,
Yes.
but it's still a shot on net. Which yeah, it's looking at the map again. I don't think you make this mistake if you look at the map.
No.
But even like here, I think you're far too deep.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah,
Agreed.
need to spend too much time on that. Close. Could probably have your stick up a little earlier for this block as well.
Yeah. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm trying to meet him at the point of release here,
Yeah, because
rather than maybe sticking it out.
I think you can reach a bit more here.
Yeah.
But But your speed is getting you in the position to make that play too, like which is a huge thing. A lot of people struggle with speed.
Right.
I like this slowing down. However, you hit the gas a bit too early
Yeah, just a tad.
because you should be able to possess this puck right now. But because
Yeah,
you're
I'm
going
going a
you're
bit
going a bit
fast.
too fast past the
But he wins. I commit because, yeah, for some reason I commit.
messy, messy, messy,
And now
messy.
I'm the one in
Yep, yep.
the cluster.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What would you do instead?
yeah, it's
You know it's bad.
peel off.
Like here?
Just yeah, outwards.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that's pretty good. But you could try and squeeze through here and do
I
this,
could.
but it's a bit covered. I think definitely
Yeah,
peeling to the right, because then too it's
I don't
you'll be around
terrorize
here.
these
Yeah,
guys.
you'll be on wet ski here too if you're peeled off.
Yeah.
I what do you see it?
Where am I? You see the wall.
Yep. Where does he want to go?
I think, yeah, I think mentally I was actually trying to cover Kermit, who's right behind me.
Yeah,
And if the puck just went out, I would have just stopped. But,
I think it's already
because,
covered.
yeah, kinda. I don't. Ziska's not fully on Kermit, so I was
Yeah, I think this is the point you need to start choosing.
deciding, yeah.
Because it's like this is very telegraphed that he's just gonna come sit here. He's gonna bring this in and send it out.
Yeah.
Because it's his only option. This is covered. This guy's behind here. So I think
Right.
if you start doing this, where does he go? Let's see how it plays out.
Yeah. He'd probably try and hit Kermit.
So if
But
you're here,
instead, he.
yeah,
Yeah.
he has to try and force it through that guy, which then that guy only has to cover one thing as well.
Yeah.
So that guy can just like cover this, press, send it.
Yeah.
But instead, since there's the easy back pass,
Hesitation.
he does miss. But this
Yes.
should have been a very easy one to win.
Right.
Gets it anyways.
Good block.
Little chip up. Not enough stam. A little slow. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, that's rough. That's a good save by
Good
Rui.
save.
That's a really good save by Rui. 150 ping. God damn.
Yeah. The more the better, right?
Yeah, apparently.
Covers that, but
Yeah.
I'm already
Your full
far
stam.
too up.
Your full stam. Which I like this for charging, but it's very scary. It's not really enough. It's too much space to
Yeah.
cover, kind of. But I'd like, especially when you're full here, tapping a little bit. But yeah, greed.
To be fair, I thought he was going to tap that out from on the mini map. Right, I thought he could have one tapped that out,
So you're skating up
and I
here.
would have. Yeah.
It looks good. It's still not like when you see this is where his opportunity to pass is. It's not the easiest.
Yeah.
Cause like that's, I mean, it is there, but Wayne probably should have this covered.
Yeah.
So it is very very greedy.
Yeah.
Which what would we do instead?
Probably be more central, or from right here. Yeah, just probably be more central, or maybe get myself up the walls a little bit on the other side.
Like over,
Yeah,
like make your way
and
over
have
here.
yep.
I think yeah. It's I think a lot of this is based on Wayne,
Yeah,
and since it is dicey, I think you do have to mimic him a little bit. You have to mirror him.
right.
Because even though there's no one up, this is good. So it is hard. Like this does look really good,
Yeah.
but in terms of winning puck, it's being this far away is very tough.
Yeah.
Or really, if you are like say here, if instead of over here you're like here
Yeah.
with speed going this way, he can still get that.
Yeah.
It doesn't change too much because this guy's already committed. Like you don't need to be this far away to beat them.
Right.
It just means it's that much harder for you to get back.
Yeah.
It gets dicey. He comes in again. His options aren't not there. When that guy touches the puck, he tries
Yeah.
to go across, but if someone was behind him rotating here, it's like he could just go here and there's a free pass out and there's it just opens a lot of things up when you have an easy pass to go to, which he doesn't. It just things are tricky.
Yeah. All right. Trying.
Yeah, it's a
Get
good
my
one.
spread.
This is good. Everyone is facing the same direction, which I don't really like.
Yeah.
Like I think this guy should be either doing this or this. He should be going up here and then
Yeah.
peeling behind once he gets past, so you can do this. I think that's what would feel the best.
Right.
Because no one's mirroring this challenge. Terrifying. He gets past it, but if Wetsky wins the challenge, look at this map.
Yeah. It's rough.
If he doesn't press Alt here and he just skates through this, like this guy needs to be facing the same direction as this guy at the whole time he's challenging. So if he does
Yeah.
win, he's already there, but still it's a scary spot to be in because you are so far removed.
Yes.
And it's still like this is not an easy pass to make. I know the play that's coming.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's quite insane that you got this shot.
It
We'll
was
watch
not intentional.
we'll watch it in the replay, but I think there's some things that would make it less pretty but easier to do. It's
Yeah.
like, oh my, he just makes it through everyone. And you need to
Completely unintentional.
you need to like reach all the way around. You slip it 5 hole.
Yeah.
Um we'll go back and have a look at this. So he's here. Even like you could also be mirroring this challenge is probably what
Yeah.
I'd be doing because I'd be seeing this and not too happy. But when you're here, what do you think you could be doing better here to be a better passing option?
Fair pass option. Okay.
He just pressed Alt. He stopped.
Yeah. Could invade the space a little bit. Could
Like
go.
go here.
Yeah.
It's a bit of what you're doing.
It's a bit. I could go towards the point maybe a little bit. But,
Yeah, a
the
little bit more
Shorzy
here.
Cup logo, whatever.
Yeah,
That's
I think the main thing you should be thinking about is passing lane according to this guy.
right.
Especially since the backwards thing, I don't want to throw shade, but you know, as soon as he presses Alt, this guy is a sitting duck who can only reach this far.
Right.
Which, the more you're skating this way, the more you're skating
It
into
plays
this
into
being.
his hands.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think something would make this a lot easier is if you slow down a little here and come this way. Just
Yep.
play fully for like this corridor.
Right.
Because on the map, like it is what happens, but you're needing to take this off like way behind you, because you keep skating in right into the coverage.
Yes.
So he probably should have gotten this if he was staying on the ground.
Right.
And again, you're so far ahead that you need to do a full back, and you end up getting that, which is pretty sick. It is
Yep.
pretty cool, but it could have been a bit easier and a bit easier to
Could
execute.
it? Yeah. Life could
Just
have been made a
consistency.
bit
Yeah,
bit easier.
So I think with that, it's just think about passing lanes, and we'll see it here. He's pressing alt, passing lane. And this way
Yep.
too, I think it would naturally lead you to rotate.
Yeah.
Because all these things, it's all about timing. So as soon as he passes, like maybe like here, this passing lane's done, and you can rotate behind,
Yeah.
or this way, or whatever.
Yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, instead, like gets very dicey. It works. It's cool. It's very cool.
Yeah. But life could have definitely been easier there for sure. Face off, I charge.
And it's things too, like you already have the mechanics for it. It's just making it putting yourself in easier positions too.
Oh, I've gone back into traffic. I
This looks
could have.
decent from this spot. This should be an easy position.
Yeah. I could and probably should have gone behind that net. But
Yeah.
because I sometimes am a bit silly, I decide to go back into the traffic because I think Wayne and Westky are a little bit closer to me than they actually are.
Yes. Which comes down to the map thing again.
Yes.
Which I think what you should be looking for to make this turn up is again, yeah, you point out right that these guys are if they're here, which they probably both shouldn't be charging, but
Right.
you make this move when you think they are cheating for this. If they
Yep.
think that you're definitely going to go behind the net, so they're cheating towards there, that's where you're like, oh, I see that you're going there. I'm just going to pull it this way, and you guys are going to fly away.
Yep.
But since they're already, they kind of anticipate it because you took your time too. And still, getting rid of the puck, that is a lot of space between there.
Yeah.
Like that's a lot of space that you could be using.
Did I bounce this? Because I think I was.
You did not.
No, just did not. Went straight up to detox.
You could
Because I
have.
could have bounced it
Yeah.
to Ziska.
I think you're right that it's probably, especially with this much space, you want to get them chasing.
Yeah.
Which if you pull behind the net, you do this. One of them does this. One of them's doing this. Then
Leaves
it's
a
like,
lot of space for the
yeah,
others.
and like you can always just pop behind and find space. You can always like this guy could come across. This guy comes across. Like there would be a lot of packs targets the longer you hold this.
Yeah.
Just as long as you don't hold it too long. But you have the mechanics to get a lot out of those situations. But the panic and like quick throwing is, I think, making it a lot harder.
Yeah.
Even here,
Again. Yeah.
panic. So much time. Look on the map.
Yeah.
It's a lot of time, which the pass idea is good. It's just getting it here instead of here.
Yeah.
Because he is in space. No one's covering him. But I think this is inaccurate
Just
because I think
rushed.
your timer
Yeah.
is way too short.
Yeah.
Which here too, another thing, you have the skills for it. If we go back, this is a head-on charge.
Yeah.
Something I've been saying it with like how it's easy to play with as you the puck carrier. I think you have the skills to do this. Where it helps with the pulling it, but all it would be is just like dribbling it a bit here, have him face this way, so then you just go here.
Yep.
Where if he's not close enough to the boards to reach, like you don't even need to lift the puck.
Just
If he
go to the
is,
ball.
you can just bounce it up, chip it up, down.
Yep.
Um, which if you have that in your game, they kind of need to start covering it. But if you throw it instantly, it means that people can start just covering the pass before they even know what you're gonna do.
Right.
Which makes it a lot easier for them to play against you.
And then I make a very bad blunder here. Yep. I remember this.
Yes. Yes.
And then they score off it specifically. I was very upset with myself here
Yeah, yeah.
because I just
Which,
completely mistimed the touch.
But
I
again,
could have gone forehand, but I think
look at the time.
yeah,
You
like I
blunder it because
didn't.
you're rushing it.
Yeah,
But the time in hindsight, you could take this on your forehand.
yeah,
Like I think the best thing to create space for your teammates here is stop it here, take it on your
yeah,
forehand, have these guys chase you as far as you can, and then try and hit this.
yeah,
And if they're covering it, there's probably going to be something over here or something that you can pull and shin it that way.
yeah,
But just having like the panic to just throw this means that it's like one, that's it's not necessarily easy to one touch that, but you don't need to.
yeah.
But yeah, of
And
course, you in hindsight, you know what you did wrong there.
then they score, which
Yeah,
is
and
the
that
best part.
ends up losing the game.
Yep.
But you got to feel that burn, you got to feel that
Mm,
that annoyance with yourself when you screw up, because that's where the real motivation to improve is going to be.
yes.
Because you can be so much better than this. I think as far as games go, I don't think this represents you like properly. I think this is because I've
I
played with
tried.
you a lot, and there's a lot of things that I know you're better with these things usually.
Yeah, I tried to
Um,
get a game where
yeah,
I had a lot of involvement
yeah, yeah. No,
for decision making.
it's good to do ones where you do make mistakes. Um,
Yeah.
the wall bounce
Yes. Wallbound spotted.
a little late on the straighten out, I will say. You got to commit to a side.
Oh, I didn't know there was. I just bounced off it. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Well, if you want to get more out of it,
Right.
so here it's like you bounce, you're turning to the right, and then you turn back to the left,
Right.
and it takes time. If you just
Oh,
commit to
yeah.
one side immediately, because the goal is straightening out as fast as possible.
Right.
So if
Okay.
if you're pushing off and you're already turning here, then you land and you're straightened out, just about. But instead
Yep.
you're at 29 as you're sliding, then you're straightening, you're 25.
Yeah.
So that's where you get a lot of the juice if you straighten out quick.
Okay. It's interesting
Yeah,
because I know the very bare basics about wall mounting because it's not something I've focused on.
yeah, yeah. Which I think a lot of people thought of that. Which happy to help, man. You know
Yeah.
I love it.
Yes.
A lot of it is yeah. It's you're trying to straighten as quick as possible, and the jump means that you can straighten out without the friction with the ground.
Yeah.
Because when you're holding control, you're slowly losing speed until you release control.
Yeah.
So the jump just means that you can do that without having friction with the ground or a
Yeah.
speed cap, so you can push pretty far. Um, which is also where the super jump comes in because you have more air time to do it and the twisting to straighten. So,
Yeah.
but
Physics.
yeah, overall, we'll do a short summary because this was hour 19 in the end. Bit long,
Short
but
session.
yeah. Um, so I think stand management, and we can break this into smaller things. There was a little bit of 0 to 27 problem
Yeah.
um, of using stand when you're at 0 to 27. Um, a little bit of stand when you don't need it.
Right.
When you probably should be going slow and sitting, um, but you're zooming past.
Yeah.
Um, which yeah, I guess that kind of mixes with like sometimes it's really good to sit, and if you're holding W, it's making it really hard for you.
Yeah.
Another thing is shoulder to shoulder defending. Just thinking about this all the time because this is the spot. This is like the thing that would turns you into a beast defender.
Right.
Um, just think about shoulder to shoulder defending all the time. Every chance you get, just try to be shoulder to shoulder with more speed with your stick coming down. You will flatten people. You will be very hard to play against.
Right.
Um, uh, playing according to your teammates' position. Map awareness.
Yep.
Um, which I say everyone because
Same.
but
Yeah.
it's more like avoid facing the same direction as your team.
Yeah.
Um, um, because yeah, that was I think especially in that game because I think everyone was kind of struggling. The other team too.
Yeah.
It was something with Wayne because they were also getting bunched up and facing the same direction a lot, which it really does like just like doing a small thing. Because if you're just if we're not looking at the things on the map, if we're in this spot and there's a puck carrier and we're all facing the same direction and they're defending this,
Yeah.
they get one touch there and it beats everyone.
Yeah.
Like
It
the
makes
area,
life
like
tough.
the puck needs to be somewhere here for people to get it. Where if instead, if one person is like, if we go back to this, if one
Yeah.
person's covering here, one person's turning this way, and the other's turning this way, all of a sudden it becomes if the puck's here, it's fine.
Right.
Or even like all the way down here. So it just means that if the puck pops out in more directions, you have more options covered. Um, uh,
Okay.
First touch and
Rushing.
space recognition.
Yeah.
Yes. Um,
Are you rushing or are you dragging? Sorry.
and in the end, it's like the your ability to use space is really like, especially as a passer, which is my favorite thing. The ability to like when you have space, turning the space that you have into space for your teammates because they have to come and get you. Like they can't just let you sit with the
Yeah.
puck forever. So the more that you can draw to yourself and the more time you can give your teammates to create separation from the opponents,
Yeah.
that just opens up everything. So as a passer, I think you have a lot of space. Like it's I think it'll be really easy for you to get a lot better at passing really quickly because all it really
Right.
is just I have the space, I have the first touch. Let my teammates get into better positions, let it do stuff, which there are times where it's good to do the first pass, especially if someone's open and not being covered, like cuz if you leave it, you're just giving the opponents more time to get into position if they're out of position, but um this I think this will really really help you, especially in the context of this game. Like I don't know, another review might be different, but
Right.
um
Um. Yeah. Because I just basically go everything on off instinct. So
yeah, and you're always forcing the puck down the ice too. Um, it's very rare where you're dribbling backwards, where I think is it's very good. It's very very good. Um,
yeah, definitely agree with that.
it's kind of part of the other one, but um, right.
Yes.
What else? That's anything I missed? You think?
um,
Greed,
greed.
greed,
Yeah.
greed. I mean, I'm gonna make this the first one. It's not even gonna have a dot point. Too greedy.
Yes.
Not the winning puck. um, which I think in the end it's playing playing for the worst thing that can happen rather than the best thing.
Yeah.
Because the best, it's like it's fine if you're not there. It's still pretty good. Um, what else? It's pretty close. I think something else too. More control taps while turning.
Yep.
A lot of the
I
time, you're very limited to your turning circle because you're just like holding A or D and doing the full turn. Where I think
yeah.
like some control taps could really make your movement a lot more dynamic.
Yeah.
Um,
It's, for me, it's either I do no control or all control. It's like I don't. I sort of struggle to find the balance between tapping it or just not.
yeah,
It's just yeah, it's something
something to
I
play
struggle with.
around with.
Yep.
And honestly, this is a thing like things to things to practice that I think will really help. And I've said this before is practicing looking at your map like in practice. Like while you're dribbling with the puck, like while like you're like practicing the looking at your map while you're doing things.
Right.
Which I think also you could probably move your map because that's default, right?
Yep.
I would play around with like different map positions because the map is so important and this is kind of it's really tucked away and far. Um, and
Yep.
practicing dribbling in the
Awkward areas.
uncomfortable spots or like yeah, that's in your reach because that as well you have the dribbling skills. This will just mean your dribbling skills can like really translate to outplays and
Right.
you can control what you're that the other team is thinking that you're going to do a lot and things like that, which I think you'll it's something in the Wayne review I kind of compared it to Leon Draisaitl with how
Yeah.
he's always like bodying off people and like holding the puck with one
Holding on the
hand and
out. Yeah.
dribbling and then like which that is pretty much what holding the puck like all the way to your
All the
side
way out
does.
there.
Um,
Yeah.
because it means that you can just like max range to your side, so they can't reach it through your body. Um, so they have to like go around you and stuff, which like yeah, but yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you so much. That's a good review, man. That was
Yeah. It was sick.
you engaged a lot and a lot of really good things to work on. Um,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
Who
thank
knows?
you
I might send
for
another
submitting.
one in at
I
some point.
mean, yeah, go for it, dude. Like hell yeah. Um, like these things would really build off each other too. So
Yeah.
I was encouraging Wayne to do another one too and stuff because it's I love this stuff so much. So
It's fun,
I'm
isn't
glad
it?
I can
Just
help. Yeah,
it's fun.
it's helping me too. Like putting a lot of these things into words is it really challenges what I'm thinking and like need to do stuff. So like this is this is helping me a lot too. So I really appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Um,
Of course.